Let's just get right into it today. She's here. She's loving life, Miss Sarah Fraser.
Hi, David. David Yontef. Love being back.
Where there's just so much. There's just so much, guys. There's just so much.
I was Googling because I think it was somebody on TikTok who was calling out. So I think it was a story on TikTok, but I was Googling while you were introing us, people giving Crystal from RHOBH shit about kind of coming for Diana Jenkins over not shopping outlets when Crystal owns a $95,000 Birkin bag. So I was just looking back at that.
It's so funny because I didn't realize everyone was coming for Crystal. And then she recently posted a picture of her with like the guy who runs Hermes. And I was like, she's like, I'll never give it up. And I was like, I don't understand what this is all about. Like now I do. I didn't realize everyone was, listen, we've talked about it before. Diana is not necessarily making a bunch of fans in the Bravo world this season. Listen, I still don't think they're going to get rid of her, but that's just my prediction. We're still early in the season. Anything can happen. I mean, I know Andy said great things about her in the beginning. I still think there's more there and there's more to scratching the surface. But again, I'd love to know if people are loving her because I don't feel that when I'm getting these texts. That's all.
No,
these,
I mean, DMs. No, people aren't. And like I was telling you, the most recent episode, people were saying, Garcelle, who of course everybody loves, I love Garcelle, that basically Jenkins was accused of kind of this passive aggressive racism by saying that Garcelle was unwelcoming, sharing that she had the hardest time trying to strike up a friendship, seeing as Jenkins singled out Garcelle and not any of the other ladies. Some fans were saying that what she said was racially charged. So, you can make that decision on your own, but people were tweeting about that. Diana, people are coming for Diana. It's hard. Like we talked about, I just don't think Diana's had that super relatable moment yet on the show. No. A lot of people thought it was when she was trying to talk about her only brother being killed in the war. But she just, I don't know. And I don't know that you're going to get anything relatable. It's hard because I do think you have, she isn't American, so you don't. And I think that's the struggle a little bit with Dubai, although a lot of the women are American or expats, so I don't know if there's a disconnect there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there is.
Dubai is another one that like, I would love to know if people like it because I'm getting the negative DMs about that too. So, I mean, do people love Dubai? I don't know. I can't tell. I got to pull up some ratings. I don't know. I mean, I would never not watch it, but I think certain people are having trouble disconnecting with it. I mean, look, I don't like blind items. We don't do that here at this podcast. We are doing the analyzation. It's different. I think that's why people like us. I am so sick of all these stupid blind items, but should I start saying like, a former East Coast housewife who loves to eat peaches. Ooh, it could be Nene. It could be Kim. Let's figure this one out. No, stupid. But there is this blind item that, Diana's boy toy fiance is out there, swinging his dick around and he's at all these like music awards and she's saying it's good for his career, but secretly she's at home with the kids being like, I'm furious. This hot young thing is cheating on me. And that's just so who knows? But do I think there's something behind those eyes of Diana? Yes. Like, this isn't like nice little Susie homemaker. I think there's a lot there between her and the fiance. And I think Diana's got some darkness and crazy there. And I mean that in a positive way. I think she has potential to be a great hustler. I think there's a lot there.
Well, I mean, I tend to be with you. I think she gets a second season without a doubt. I mean, the thing is too, is like, again, I think what we've also seen on these franchises now is unless people want to see a lot of money. I mean, right now, Kyle Richards, obviously Kathy Hilton, but they're probably the only other two on that franchise that can fire up the PJ, I mean, they kind of need Diana to keep the wealthy Beverly Hills because we know EJ's PJ is gone. Both of
EJ's
them.
PJ is gone, which I like that little story. And like, also, let me just say, we
I mean,
have
the PJs are
producers
gone.
here. Like, we have producers, you know, we have producers that are editing this. And for all we know, Diana's sitting home and being like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm about a lot more than my money. Like, well, why is
That's
this
true.
my shtick?
And
You
maybe
never know.
Crystal can probably fire up the PJ, I
I
guess.
think Crystal can fire up a PJ. I think Dorit might fire up PJ. I don't think she should. I don't think she should. Save those coins, Dorit. I don't think you should. EJ
Well-
can't. And Rinna, nah, she's not gonna. She can't do no PJ.
No, Rinna's too smart with her money, don't you think? I mean, Rinna
Mhm.
and Harry have a plan, and that is they're saving their coins because I mean, you know, I love that Harry's 70. You know, I mean, I think they're praying that Harry lives to be 88, and you know, the last 10 years of Harry's life, they are going to sail off into the sunset. I mean, they already live a fabulous life, but I mean, and they've made millions and millions of dollars. But I mean, I don't think they have $80 million in the bank, you know?
I think Rinna's, you know, one of the
10 million
poorer-
probably.
She might be one of the poorer RHOBH. No shade to Miss Rinna.
Well, EJ, unfortunately, EJ went.
Oh, I forgot about EJ. Poor EJ. EJ's got, listen.
Well, and Garcelle, we know Garcelle. I mean, I adore Garcelle, but we know Garcelle probably doesn't have a ton of money. She's living
She's
very
a
well.
she's a working actress like everyone else in BH. I mean, I put Denise Richards in that category. She's a working actress.
Totally. I mean,
speaking
yes, go on.
of EJ.
Okay.
People are saying, why are you going for the massage? Why are you bringing the glam? People are really still counting her coins. They're counting her coins. They don't like the Mikey Minden and the glam squad on vacation. People want Erica to live a much more pious life than she is currently living. You do realize this.
I do. And I say to those people, I don't think that's true. I really don't. I really don't. Because do you really like, what are you going to, I mean, you can't, this is where I side with EJ. You can't win. You know, if EJ started doing her own makeup, everyone would be just, oh my God, you're so ugly. You're old. You're this, you're that. I mean, do we really want to see her not doing her makeup? I think we know from her immense downsizing, you know, I mean, she doesn't have that much money anymore. And I mean, I think I think people in their minds still think she's spending $40,000 a month on glam. She's not. Yes, if she's flying her friends there or whatever. Okay, they just did this Mexico trip, right? Okay, we know that Jenkins paid for the PJ. So probably, I don't know how many people can fit on the PJ. Let's say 12, you know? I mean, Erica didn't have to pay for the PJ. She probably